Hey, this is Dave coming at you again from beautiful Vermont on this fabulous Friday. I wanted to shoot this video to you today about a couple things. One is I wanted to let you in on a little secret. I've done this before. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I've been in network marketing before, and I did it years ago. I did it for years, and then I got out of it and got a job. And when I did it before, what I was doing, what a lot of people do when they first get in it, is they always are looking for the grass greener on the other side, looking for the shiny object. And the next shiny object that showed up, I bought it. I was buying everything. I was going from company to company to company. I was collecting companies. I was collecting programs. I was collecting tools that everybody said was, this is the way that you're going to do it. This is what's going to work. This is what it's going to give you traffic. This is what's going to make you money. I mean, I'm sure you understand, you know what I'm talking about. The next shiny object. And I finally decided, well, I better change my ways, and I did, and I actually got out of it completely, and then got back into it this year, and I made a promise to myself. I promised that I first would not do that. I would find a program, I would find a team, I would find a group of people that I would connect with, and I would stay connected with them. First of all, would stop getting attracted by the next shiny object and buying everything in sight. And I promised I would not do it by myself, because that was one of the problems that before is, I mean, again, I'm sure a lot of people fall into the same thing. They do a home-based business, they're sitting at the computer, they might be on the phone or not. They're doing emailings and they're bloggings and they're buying and they're working and they work hard, but they do it in a little tiny place all by themselves. And that doesn't work. Network marketing, you have to do it with other people. And so I promised that I would, in fact. So when I went to Chicago a couple weeks ago and last month and I connected with other people, I'm going to stay connected and work with other people, because that is much more powerful. And the other secret, the other thing that I want to reveal to you today is that although all of that is true, I'm kind of lazy. So when somebody says I need to do something, and I try to find out not how to not do it, but I try to find the easier way to do. Because I am, to be honest, technical. I've done all kinds of stuff. I used to build computers, etc. So a lot of this stuff comes second nature to me, but there's some things that I just don't want to know, and so I didn't bother. So anyway, long story short, obviously I'm with Prosperity Team, the best team in Empowered Network. And on the daily calls in the morning, the mindset, which I'll give the information to that call on the bottom of this video, which you should be on every day, Think and Grow Rich Mindset Call. Also, they're for the Prosperity Team, so if you join my team and you want to lock arms with me and everybody else on the team, you can be part of this webinar, daily webinar as well, Monday through Friday. And one of the things that we do besides blogging is we follow the example, and we do the same procedures pretty much every day. And one of those things is, besides blogging, is part 2 is sharing your blog with the world. And obviously that means your email, your blog, email your list, you know, and empower a downline, and blah, 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 and you sort of share it on Google Plus and LinkedIn and Twitter and Pinterest and all that. So, you know, I've been doing that, and I've been blogging, and I've been doing videos, and it's wonderful and great and all that. But like I said, I'm a little bit lazy. So I'm thinking about, you know, I've really haven't been, honestly, every day sending my blog post or my videos to my list every day. I keep like forgetting, or I said, nah, I'll put it to the end, and when I get to the end, it's too late, and you know, I'm off doing my life, doing something else. So I thought about this morning. I said, well, there's got to be an easy way. There is, and this is what I want to show you today. What's the easy way? So if you do a blog, when you do a blog, and you need to share it with your list, I'm assuming you probably have Aweber. What you do is you go into Aweber and you go blog broadcast, and you create a blog broadcast. Now, the cool thing about this is that it's asking you for an RSS feed URL. And a lot of people is like, what the heck is that? All right, check this out. It's your URL for your blog, your Empowered blog, with your username at the end. So you copy that and you paste that right in here. And then you put in FEED / as in feed, as in RSS feed. And you hit tab. Then you go down here and you pick a template. You have many, many templates to choose from. You can obviously pick any template that you want. But because I'm colorblind, my blue is my favorite color, I decided I would probably pick something like this. Or like that. Wave, purple, blue. Okay, so let's say I wanted to pick that. Let's say you decided you wanted to pick that. So what you do is you pick the one that you want. You click Load Template. So this is already automatically feeds this. It automatically feeds the subject line. It automatically feeds the title and the title of your blog. And what you can do is you can customize this if you'd like. So what I did is instead of taking info, because basically that's going to say Dave Doobie's Empowered Network blog info. Well, that's doesn't make much sense to me. So I just put in note. And then down here it's got some Latin reading. So you obviously don't want that. So you can keep that in the design mode. And I just pasted it over here. And I said, please comment and share the content. If you enjoy it, feel free to contact me. And if you have any questions about how I can help you in your business, all the best, Dave Doobie, with the accent on the E, of course. And then I decided, rather than have this channel title twice, I decided to put this. Well, you could put anything you want in here instead of the channel title at the top, which is going to be here in the body of the message above the title of your blog. So I did that. So far, it's pretty easy, right? You put your URL in, you put feed / at the end, you pick any template you want, customize it any way you want. Don't touch any of this stuff here, or I wouldn't touch that either. And then you can go down here and you say you want to send it immediately, or you can send it at a certain time. How often you want to send it? Well, how many blogs do you do a day? Well, you can put 2 if you want. If you do 2 every day, you can just leave it at 1. Send automatically or not, or on a specific day. I personally am not doing this because I do it manually, because I find it better, and I modify the tweets and the Facebook feeds anyway. And then you simply click Save. So what that's going to do is give you your cannot create the feed is specified, is already there. Well, of course. So anyway, this is basically the same exact thing. So what you do is you want to test it. So you click on Test. You put in your email address. You can put in any name you want. I'm going to say, Robert this time. And header, tell me what you think, doesn't really matter. Click Test, Send Test. And then jump over to your email. And boom, there it is. So basically it looks like the subject line, motivation plus personal development plus action equals success, which happened to have been the subject line of my blog post from yesterday. You see right here it says 5:16 at 5:03 yesterday. And then it's from obviously my Aweber account to the email that I posted in. It says the title of your blog, your Empowered Network blog. Mine's David Doobie, obviously. And then the building, instead of saying that again, as you can see, here it says the Dave Doobie's Empowered Network blog note. And the note that I put in there, which obviously after is the signature, with my phone number and my address. And then it has the beginning or some of the text from your blog with a little link right here which says read more. And when they click read more, lo and behold, there's your blog post. So, how powerful is that? How easy is that? And how much time does that save you? So that's basically it. I wanted to show you something that would make your life easier. And that way you can syndicate and get all of your blog posts out automatically without having to think about it every day. So if you forget, like sometimes I do, then you won't have to remember. So, hope that was helpful. And if it was, please comment and share. Click on the button below, and I will see you at the top. Make it a great day.